Hey guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Leaks and Theories. Today we got a lot to go through, including brand new Pokemon Presents information and new merch drops. So if you do enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's just get straight into it. To start off with, we've got some Pokemon Unite news. I don't play this, a lot of people do, so we're going to cover it anyways. So you can now obtain Sylveon in Pokemon Unite. So obtain a 7-day limited license for Sylveon in Pokemon Unite. Jump into the arenas as a ranged attacker to smooch, scorch, and stare down opponents. Enjoy in-game redemption details on the website. And the gift code is EV0700, which I think is quite fitting because it's Eevee's 7th evolution, thought it was quite cool. And it's not too much information about this, it's literally just, if you play Pokemon Unite, we've got some Sylveon in the game now. I don't know if you're a Pokemon. I might play this game for a video. Maybe one day, that's not a terrible idea. But this game has now got Sylveon in it, which, Sylveon's quite a good, Eevee solution, so why not? Enjoy! Moving on over to Instagram, we've got this video posted by Pokemon News UK, and obviously heavily alluding to Team Rocket. Some people thought it could be something to do with games. No, it's not. Like this person here, Gorge511, said, just a Go thing. No, it's not. It's merchandise, and that can be proved quite well right here. But quickly look at this video. Video's greatly rendered, by the way. It's a beautiful looking video. But if we look here, this is the new merchandise that they've dropped, and it looks sick. It looks so good, to be fair. So join Team Rocket, come join us. Stop by Pokemon Center to pick out your new uniform for our Team Rocket HQ Appeal Capsule Collection. And it looks good. So I've got the website up here. It is quite expensive. It's very expensive. I'm British, so I've got it in pounds. But it's very, very expensive. Like, for example, I quite like the look of this. It's not really something I would wear normally, but I really like the way he's wearing it over the white jumper. I think it looks sick. And it's like reversible, which is sick, because now it's red. And I think it looks really cool, to be fair. But that's £85. Moving on back now, if we look at, maybe, I think there's a Windbreaker. That's £85 again. Just a normal cap is 25 quid. Doesn't seem that worth it. Got some nice cargo bombs, I think they are. Like they're just generic tracksuit bottoms. Quite nice, to be fair. £60. So they're very expensive clothes, to be fair, and it does beg the question of is it worth it? This is a £70 jumper or hoodie for an R that you can't really see. So once again, does that scream worth it? Maybe not. And then we got some Black Fleece shorts, adults. To be fair, these seem quite nice, 40 quid. If they're good quality, you can't complain on that one. But I will probably buy something from this drop. I know it's selling out quick. Like the cheapest thing's gone already, and this thing's been out for a few, for a day maybe. For stuff like this, okay, it doesn't look great. I understand it's women's. That sounds weird. But it's a fleece crop. For the fact there's not much design on some of them, like this, if you're gonna wear it, it's worth it. The jacket, that's worth it. Like you can't barely see the art. That looks cheap. That looks cheap for 35 quid. 35 quid again. Another Windbreaker, but in red. So I don't think it's terrible, to be fair. I quite like some of the stuff. I like the tracksuit bottoms that they've got, and I really do like the shorts. They got two different pairs of shorts. One's women. Just realised that now. So they got this one, and it looks sick. It does look really good. I probably will get those. I won't lie to you. I think they look really cool. And obviously, it's just quite a cool little design to have the R from Team Rocket. I think it looks quite sick. Will you be buying these? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on to the next post. Moving back to Twitter now, and we are with light_88_ and potential leak from a Pokemon Presents on the 23rd of June. Today is the 15th of June, so that's literally a week of tomorrow, which means it will be on a Friday, because, well, the day this comes out, it will be a Friday. So a week today, the day this comes out, but a week tomorrow, the day I'm recording this, so it will be released next Friday. Meaning that is quite likely we've had Pokemon Presents on Fridays before. What do you think? So we'll go into this now. It's on 4chan. 4chan is notorious for being quite poor when it comes to leaks, but then there is a 4chan leaker we know about. He's leaked other Pokemon Presents in the past, and it's been correct. I presume he knows someone who's working there, or he works there himself, and he knows information about Pokemon Presents specifically. And this is what he said. Pokemon Present June 23rd. During news about spin-off, Pogo Unite, etc. Well, Pogo's Pokemon Go. Brief summary of the new features for Pokemon Home, and they'll hope we've all been using it. They mentioned that they stopped online support for TCG Online and promote TCG Live. Pokemon Sleep release date announced on August 25th, and new features such as connecting with your phone and playing some AR games within the app. Normal type Rillaboom 7-star raid and 5-star Hydreigon raid. I can never say him. So like that's generic information that we probably expect to see. Pokemon Sleep release date is quite generic, and we've seen it before. Well, like like little games like that have been released, a bit like the Cafe Mix game. So that's quite credible. I can imagine that. Now for DLC stuff, Teal Mask and Indigo Plateau release dates 20th of October and the 19th of January 2024. They mentioned they postponed it. So I didn't know that. They postponed the dates. Wonderful. So it's going to be coming out even later now, which is fine for me. It gives me more time to get money to actually buy the DLC pass, for Lord. So that means we won't be seeing the Indigo Plateau until next year. Granted, the start of next year, but then that would have meant that, that's like touching, like that's when we could have been seeing the new Legends game like we did last year. So yeah, anyways. They move into game footage and show the types for the free legendaries. Obviously, we got free legendaries. Monkey Dory will be a firefighting type, Fezandipiti a fire psychic type, and Okidogi will be a fire steel type. Makes sense. Wonderful. Move on. They mentioned how you can't terrestrialize in Kitikami since it's not in Paldea. So they have artificial methods of terrestrialization such as Terra Masks. I mean, I guess we got the Teal Mask, and then I guess, maybe it's about a Terra Mask. It makes sense. Terra Mask's forms of the starters, Ice Fighting, Quaquaval, Very Dark, Meowscadara, and Quaquaval. Fire Fighting, Skeledirge. So obviously that's coming down to the final evolution. Then we move on. They show off some in-game footage of Terrapagos, and it undergoes a new form change. New mythicals will be shown off. Grass Electric Serpent. That's quite cool. New mythical for Grass Electric Serpent. Trailer ends with a small snippet at the very end of the same dialog box as AI Chiro/Sada, but we don't know anything else. We don't see anything else. And this is interesting. It gives us a lot of information about the DLC, but that does mean we won't be seeing the new games. And as someone who's particularly not too hyped about the DLC, what do I think? I want to see new games. I'm bored of Scarlet and Violet. I played so much of Scarlet and Violet. Like, okay, yes, the DLCs will come out and they'll be interesting again. When Sword and Shield's DLC came out, I bought them and just didn't play them. Didn't bother me. If I completed them now, but it took me like a year and a half to complete them. It's like, do I personally think DLC is the right way to go? Money-wise, yes, more people will buy it because it's cheaper and it's more content into a game they already got. But then releasing a new game was just nice, getting a new Emerald out of the Ruby and Sapphire games, or getting, even Black and White 2, or getting Platinum from Diamond and Pearl, or Crystal from Heart Gold Soul Silver, Gold and Silver, sorry. That were just the newer games, like having like X and Y desperately needed the Z. We all know this. There were so many plot holes in that game. There's so many things that basically was just a bit like, yeah, we're going to have a third game. Don't worry about it. It'll be good. And then boom, no third game was released due to anniversaries and just basically understaffing at Nintendo. But what do the comments say? What the F? Yesterday I did speculate about you could not terrestrialize in Paldea, and this guy says this. I don't know, Rick. The Komodo trio being fire type is a stretch, but it could eventually make sense since green fire and blue fire are a thing. The first happens by burning copper chloride and boric acid, while the second burning copper sulfate. Again, it's a stretch in my opinion. Like, okay, are they going to be bringing in fucking chemicals into the game now? Like, that's the question. I doubt it. It'll say some Pokemon shit that caused it, which is fine. I don't see any spin-offs being announced with the DLC being the main focus. I really don't see it presents even happening. They could just post a video on YouTube and link it to Twitter for more DLC information. Yeah, it's probably fake even. There is a mention about normal Terra type Rillaboom. But it's quite interesting. I personally don't care for the DLCs. I'll play them. I'll always play them, which is very annoying. I'll always play them, but I'm not too bothered about them. I would love to see some new games. I want to see Let's Go Johto. I want to see Legends Arceus, not even Arceus, the new Legends game. Maybe, Let's Go Johto to come out with a Legends game. That would be sick, like they did with BDSP, obviously remakes, and then releasing it with that. It would be great. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.